So, I bought 8,000 games, complete game store buyout. We got about 1,100 NES games on the shelf. Let's go through some of this stuff and see what we paid. It is currently January 9th, 2024. It's a Tuesday. On Saturday, we purchased 8,000 games. And about 80 systems, consoles, accessories, everything. And it was quite a experience. We had to go through a snowstorm to get home. We had to drive 6 hours there. It was about 9 hours back in my truck with a U-Haul trailer. Here's all the NES lined up on the shelf. We got boxes and boxes of consoles, accessories to go through. They're overpacked, they're in cardboard, they need to be put in bins. Because I don't know when I'm gonna get to them, but right now I can show you what we're doing. Right now we got just a big bin or box of mixed everything. There's games in here, controllers, there's consoles I'm pulling out. So we got one bin where we're gonna put just all accessories for now. Right now I have no help. I should have help tomorrow, but we need to get these boxes transferred to bins. So we got a garbage pile, which is gonna just be like wires that I don't need, some third-party controllers that I know it doesn't make sense to store, stuff like that. All cords, accessories, everything, controllers will be in one bin, and then I'm making separate bins for consoles. Should be about 70 to 80 of those. And then there's even games I'm pulling out of here. We could take a look. Some good GameCube games. Most of the games are stored right now. We took everything from the U-Haul and we brought it to my father-in-law's and put it in the barn there, so it's all safe. Most of it is in bins. I took home the cartridge games. Over there, it's gonna be hard to see because it's dark. There's N64 and Super Nintendo in bins. It's hard because we don't have a lot of workspace, and now we're kind of mixing workspace with storage, and we don't have much space to start with, so it's getting tricky, but we're figuring it out. This is what I'm going to be selling first on Whatnot NES. We're gonna go for our first $10,000 stream. I'm gonna just say it now. That would be around a little under $10 a game, which, I mean, they're all marked right now. So obviously on Whatnot, we're not gonna get full market price, but we got 15, a bunch of 10s. These are marked at 10. I saw some 35, 20. I figured on average should be around 15-ish retail on all the games. If we can average 10 a piece and sell them all, which I mean is gonna be very difficult in one stream, 1,100 games. We're gonna have to do a monstrous amount of buy nows, some bundles where obviously we won't be getting a full market on those bundles, but we'll have to figure it out. Hopefully we can do it, man. We'll see. This is all went through, separated. There's bins of consoles and there's bins of accessories and wires. Like I said, this is all good to go, no garbage here. And then this is kind of overflowing into work area now because this is, you know, all what did I call it? These are clean and tested controllers. These are like parts I need for, you know, consoles and stuff to make console bundles. And then right over here is where inventory is stored for eBay right now. So yeah, it's getting pretty crazy. It's gonna be hard to see because it's dark, but this is the stuff I currently have to go through today to organize. The rest of this stuff needs to be organized. And then guys, this is just the consoles and accessories. I got a whole barn full of games. It should be about 8,000 total. So I'm going through this bin and I kind of just want to show you guys some of the stuff I'm getting. I mean, I'm seeing some pretty good potential here. It's just random bins of accessories and I'm finding stuff like this in it, which is a good sign. I have seen he had some repo labels on games. So, I mean, it's authentic, you know, the board inside is authentic, but he had some reproduction labels, which these kind of look like, honestly. Yeah, that has to be a reproduction label. So I'm not sure if I'm allowed to sell on that and whatnot, and if it's a gray area, I'm definitely not going to, because it's not worth it. But, I mean, like I showed you guys the GameCube games, Super Mario World, so a lot of good stuff in here. And there's a monstrous amount of accessories, which I do enjoy. This is just going to be a lot of organizing the stuff to get it lottable, to make lots of certain accessories on eBay, and then storing some of the stuff that I need all the time, because it looks like you bought a lot of stuff from XYAB like I do, so that could save me some money on orders. But let's take a look inside the bin. So here's kind of idea of what we're working with. I mean, I think that's an empty case. Got one disc in there. Yeah, this would be an empty case. Just one of the discs are in there. Stuff like this is what I'm going to throw out. Unfortunately, just don't plan on storing that. We got plug and plays in here. These are good. They're just going to have to be tested and stuff. That looks to be a loose stick. Obviously keeping stuff like that. And then we got games. Got a lot of these OEMs. These are good to be lotted up. Stuff like that, just going to be an extreme amount of processing time on this stuff. But I think it's going to be worth it, because it wasn't really a big part of the deal, but there's bins and bins and bins of it stuff. So, and those are the consoles. So kind of just wanted to show you some of the stuff we're going through now. But I'm just getting this stuff organized for now. It's probably going to be later on that we go through stuff. We need to start selling, getting some cash flow going. So that's when I'm going to have to start going through these, organize them, see how we're going to sell them on whatnot. I'm guessing a lot of buy it nows, and probably a good amount of bundles. So something I just wanted to point out, I was just driving thinking about it. So you might be thinking why I didn't like record kind of during the transaction and, you know, during the unloading process and all that. It was such a shit show that I just mentally was not even thinking about that. That was literally my last option, is to record everything, because of how, you know, we were trying to figure everything out. It was not going as planned. And then yesterday when we were unloading everything, we had 3 guys plus me unloading everything, trying to get it all organized. So it just was so much work that it wasn't even possible, or it wasn't even on my mind to record. But I know it would have been some good content. So I will be getting more footage when we go to the barn to get like a raw look at everything. It's organized in bins, but it's the bins are mixed. The games are mixed, is not how they should be. So we got to go there to do that. But we got to get some money flowing first with the NES, hopefully this week. Just wanted to point that out and give that thought to you guys, because you might be wondering why there wasn't like actual footage of everything going on, and that is the reason why. So this was my second store buyout. Second store buyout of this, you know, caliber. When you get over, I don't know, I'd say over 1,500, 2,000 games, it starts to get, you know, it becomes a different kind of buyout than a price charted collection, even when you have, you know, 1,500 games. I think that was probably the most games in a price charting collection I bought, 1,500. And then this would be like my second biggest, because it should be about 8,000. Last buy was about 13,000 games, but like 1,000 of that was PC, another 1,000 was disc only. This mostly, he said 97, like 95% is complete. And then obviously we have 2,000 cartridge games, so the quality of the games are there. They're supposedly all resurfaced. A lot of stuff is cased. Like, the deal was a lot of it, like most of it, is good to go, ready to be listed, sold, which was huge. We ran into some issues. It was a treacherous deal, I'd say that. Going back and forth for a week and a half. You know, the buyer was 12 hours away. That caused issues. Payment caused issues. We haven't done business before. The deal was done. I'll just leave it at that. The deal was done. And we do have everything now. It should be all good. We should be making some good money on it. We paid 30,000 even, or a little. I think we paid 29.5. And then obviously I have expenses of gas, employees. So we should be at like 31,000 now all in. And like I said, we shall see. obviously a double up is no question here. Anything over that, we shall see how I kind of sell everything. Like I said, I don't have a lot of space, but that's why I'm doing the mix of Whatnot and eBay, you know, of the live auction, getting the cash flow there, starting to sell stuff, but also trying to get those prices on eBay where, you know, eBay's going to be more retail, or to get those prices that the games are worth. With that being said, that's all I have here to show you guys. I could probably pop up some pictures of the U-Haul, what it looked like, maybe what the barn looked like. I think I have a photo or two, but we'll be going there and going through stuff because the games are mixed. We gotta get bins organized with systems, because that's how we do our Whatnot shows. But I just wanted to give you guys an update on the buyout. Look forward to some crazy Whatnots. The NES is what we're gonna be doing first. I have it bookmarked now, so you guys can use my link, bookmark that stream, and you're going to want to be there because there's going to be 1,100 NES games for sale. If you guys watching this video, I appreciate you. I got a lot of work to do. We're solo today, and we might have a little help tomorrow, but that's it. We got 8,000 games to go through.